Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be working in my art stroke junk journal. It started off as an art journal and seems to have become a bit of a junk journal as well. It's a little bit of everything. So I started, it was about 3 weeks ago now, I started doing a weekly spread and I'm really enjoying them. So I'm going to be doing the same again today. I've printed off some photos. I've got a little grid of photos from just snapshots of the last week. So I'm going to be using those. I've got this month's printables. These are for all of my patrons. So everyone that is a Patreon on the 1st, so that's today, you will receive these. If you are new or you're thinking about signing up, you not only will get these, but you'll get all the others as well. I started back in November, so you'll get access to all the previous months as well. So we're going to be using those today. And what else have I got? I've got the March calendar from one of my kits, so I may well use that. I've got a photo. We had some new bed linen arrive this week and I kept the packaging, so I may well use some of that. I've got an envelope from a birthday card from my lovely friend Emma. I really liked the stamps. There's a chewy stamp there, so I may well use that. I took a note from my bin. I'd made myself a to-do list, then I thought, oh, I might use that. And I've also got some, this was used on an old project, so again, not quite bin worthy. I think I could possibly use that. And I have a whole pile of scraps, so these may well make an appearance. The colours actually go really well, so I may well use up some odds and ends from here as well. I really hope you enjoy today's video. Please do subscribe if you are new, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it. So my battery just needed replacing. It started flashing and I went and stuck the battery on charge and I found this in a box on the floor by my charger, so that may well make an appearance as well. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the downloads. I've printed these off and I've got my little sewing basket. I keep this sewing basket hung up by my desk with needle thread and all that kind of thing. Little pair of scissors. I'm going to do a little bit of sewing on these leaves before I cut them out. It will make it so much easier on the actual on the whole page, rather than it'll be quite fiddly if I cut them out first. So I'm thinking, I like the leaves. Actually, do you know, I might keep the journaling leaves as they are. I'm going to make the stitches slightly bigger because that will mean less sewing. So I'm going to do sewing on these. I just think adding the thread just adds such a love. Ow, I've just caught myself. Adds such a lovely bit of texture. Really like that. So we're going to do these two. I'm going to use these for journaling, and I may well use that one as well. But I've just printed on normal thin printer paper. So and on a low quality as well. So they've actually come out really well. I'll show you the originals actually. So this was the original, and this is printed on regular, this is like thick watercolor paper as well, mixed media paper, and this was just printed on a really low res with regular printer paper. So even low res, it's not actually too bad, but the colors obviously are a lot more vibrant if you were to print them off on a higher resolution. Sewing on paper is really relaxing. I like to always just stick on the back with a bit of tape to hold it in place. Just makes it so much easier. It's one of those things as well, if I were doing a lot of sewing, like I've done scrapbooking layouts before that have been very involved, I actually will make the layout and then do the paper piercing and actually do the sewing in front of the TV in the evening. Or I've even done it in the car before as well, when you know it's going to take a long time. Save it for those sort of times. Let me know if ever you sew on paper too. Have you tried it? Or is it something that you do now and then? There, so I've ended up sewing the two leaves and I've done those on there as well, ready to cut out. And now I think I'm finally ready to start journaling.
mistakes on master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them.
Right, so I'm actually wondering how I can use this. I might actually take this off. This could work really well actually. And use, yeah, do you know, I quite like that, Let's cut this off here. Stick that down like that. I'm going to put that on there I think as well and actually cover that up.
We need to break our patterns. It's better now than after we have drifted off too far. Let's tear down these walls. Our destiny has called.
I'm going to attach the envelope the usual way that I would attach an envelope, with washi tape. I bought a load of washi off Amazon, but it doesn't stick great, so I actually went back over the page that I made last time and I've actually used double-sided tape on there. So I'm going to get ahead of the game and actually attach it with washi straight away. I'm going to take this postcard. I created this for my April kit subscribers, and I'm going to stick this on the reverse of the envelope like that. I could always journal around the outside if I want to. Also makes the envelope seem a lot sturdier as well. So that now works really well. I'm thinking about popping the photos here. I like the idea of flipping them up with some journaling behind, or even actually replacing this and having journaling there. I think actually that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think I might do that. I've actually kept these bags. This was sent to me. I'm collaborating this month with Grace from Miss Paper Lover with my kits. I'll leave a link to my kits down below, by the way. But I could use this as journaling writing paper, couldn't I? So let's cut these up. And I'm going to stick the photo down on the reverse. And I can journal on that. Let's make sure I get it up the right way. And I'll pop some, although I do fancy something blue on there. I'm not sure, I haven't decided yet. Actually, I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to add some paint there. So I'll leave this as it is and we'll pop some paint on here. I'm just going to add some white cheap acrylic paint as my base. And I'm just going to apply it with an old credit card so I can still see the design underneath, but it just gives me a better base for my journaling on the top. Let's pop some of that on there actually, that would look quite nice. And then I'm going to add a little bit of colour to that when it's dried. Let's put that all over the page. There, I really like that actually. I'll leave that to dry. My son's off to work, so I'm going to go and say goodbye. Right, I've said goodbye to my son. I've just stopped and chatted with my husband in the kitchen and he gave me a baby bell. This is one of our favourite treats, so I may well include this on my page. But this is now more or less dry. I'm going to take, where have I just put that? Oh, here. We have some paint this month. Another collaboration is with Little Rainbow Moon. And with every kit, I do Lollipop Box Club kits. With every kit, you will get this handmade watercolor this month in April. I'm so excited. They're so beautiful. It doesn't do it justice on here. I used it on a page the other day. I was working in my travel journal. It's just so shimmery. I love it. So that is actually really, really nice. I'm really pleased, and the colours actually go really well together. Really chuffed with that. I think whilst that's drying, I could actually work on my journaling to go on here. So we're going to switch for a moment. Dear Sarah, this one is for you. I know Sarah loves it when I mess up. So I've just done something. I made a similar mistake last time, but I didn't actually write. You tell me what I've done wrong. So here's my photo. I flip up and there's my journaling. Can you see that? It's upside down. And because it's a thin paper bag, I don't think I'm going to get away this time with tearing it off. Oh, I'm so gutted. I don't want to have to write it out again. Right, that bit's off. Again, I'll say it again. I just get so excited that I don't always think things through. I just jump straight in with both feet and hands and just get straight into it. Am I going to be lucky here? Ooh. Do you know, I may have just got away with that. Whoops, ripped a bit then. I've done it. Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised. I've actually torn that off in one piece. Will I ever learn? Let me know if you are the same. So let's do it properly this time. This time we'll flip that up. So the journaling needs to be this way. That was lucky. Right, let's see how this is doing. I'm going to block that. I've been thinking, I know from my other channel, if you didn't realise, I have a lifestyle channel as well. It's more like behind the scenes, running my business from home. I love organising and baking, cooking, all that kind of thing. So I'll leave the link below. It's called Life with Lisa. But I forgot where I was going now. Oh yeah, I know people always say they'd love longer videos. And I've never done a long video, but I've been thinking about possibly doing a long journal video, just like a long chatty one with like almost like real-time journaling. I think I want a coloured washi on that one this time. Actually, let's go with this one. So let me know if that appeals to you. Would you like every now and then, not all the time because they take so long to film and edit, but would you fancy a longer video? Let me know if that appeals to you, because I know on my regular channel it's been requested, but I have never asked about it on this channel before. Let me know if it's something you quite fancy. Let's stick that down here. This is still a little bit sticky. I'm not going to be able to write on that quite yet. I might just stick that there for now so it doesn't stick and actually go onto the other page. I was going to do my journaling here about the bedspread, so I think I will do that next. So I've used that space there to document about my new bedding, the fact that I wasn't even looking for bedding and I'd never ordered from the site before, but the ads keep popping up on Facebook. I really like their stuff. And I saw that and had to have it. £31. I was so impressed. It reminds me just of Anthropology, but a fraction of the price. £31 for a king set. Ordered on Sunday, arrived Tuesday. I was so happy. I would definitely be ordering from there again. Is this dry now? I'm still going to leave that, I think. Oh, I am currently reading. I'm going to document that. I need something for... Oh, I could use this actually for the date. Let's pop this in. This is from the March kit. Do you know what else I'm going to do actually? I'm going to staple that. Got green staples in the March kit, so that will look fab. I have checked the reverse and that's absolutely fine. I say it's fine, it's not going to go through. Do you know, it's not going to go through, it's too thick. So instead, oh, actually maybe it's my staple. Oh, I didn't have it on properly. Let's try again. That's better. Oh, no, maybe not. What on earth am I doing here? I've said this before, I bought this cute little stapler, but it never works properly, but it looks so nice. Right, let's cheat. We'll do that, add some tape. I've just got tape on my blasted photo. Gosh, what is wrong with me? Do you know I am the world's worst journaler? And because I've got messy fingers, I've just tried to rub it off. We're going to need a sticker on there, aren't we? Let's see, I've got some Lodge Guys stickers here. What can we put? Every day is best, that would be a good one. Time for a nana nap, but that's, do you know, I might actually be able to do that one. Yep. There we go. That's going to go over my sticky bit there. And let's put the dates. I need to work out what the dates were for this week. I've smudged my writing as well. Sarah's going to love this page, isn't she? All these mistakes. I have to say this wasn't ideal for writing on. It's quite shiny and my hand kept sticking when I was moving it along. Right, this is the 20th to the 28th of March. I don't do full weeks. I'm not religious at all with keeping to certain dates. This last one, by the way, was the 3rd to the 18th of March. So I'm just doing it as and when, no pressure. I find that way works best. No, I'm not going to add that there. I might add something in the corner though, but I'm not sure yet what. Oh, do you know, I was going to use my things, wasn't I? And I haven't actually used them yet. Maybe I'll use them over this side. So I've got the thingy. I wanted to create a little tag. I've got a tag here. I've got a photo of my daughter. My daughter doesn't like being on social media too much though, so I won't show the photo that I took of her. She needed to pop in the other day and collect some clothes. She's at uni and she's only got winter clothes with her, and obviously she doesn't have loads of space, so she needed some summer clothes because the weather's going to be warm this week. So I got some clothes ready for her to collect, and I took a photo of her stroking the dog when she was in the garden. And I've got a tag here that was sent with some samples that I sent off for my business. The prices are on the reverse, and I'm going to, I think, use it because I quite like the little teapot there. And then on the back here, I'm going to put my journaling about Holly's visit. Do you know, our dog's been really funny around her. She always absolutely loved Holly, but she's kind of been ignoring Holly, and Holly gets so excited to see her and she kind of turns her back on her and doesn't want the fuss. And my mum's wondering if she's actually punishing Holly for not being here at the moment, because last year Holly used to come home weekends when she was at uni, or the year before, but obviously that's not been possible. So I think she's missing her. So my journaling is on the back. I'm just going to colour in that teapot just a little bit. I'm not sure how well that would go. Just to add a little bit of colour. We'll pop some up there, and then this can dry. I thought that would smudge the ink. This can dry then whilst I carry on with the rest. This is now dry. I'm going to get a heavier black pen, I think. As these lines are so thick, I'm going to add extra journal lines, and I can journal on those. I'm not going to make the mistake of the smudges again though, so we'll leave that to dry. I can write on here that I am reading. There you go. So I've documented what I'm reading right now, which is a book that Aid bought me for my birthday, which is a book about hiking to Everest Base Camp. I've recently added that to my to-do list. I will add some tape here. I wanted to add something round here just to cover that up, so I need to find something. I've got a sticker up here that's not going to be quite large enough, but actually I prefer the book one there. That's a bit better. And then we can add there. I'll do that instead. I want to do something to cover up my address, so I need to have a little think about what I can add. Could actually add the baby bell on there. Right, I found these stickers. I was just having a little mooch to see, and I'm going to talk about one of our favourite little snacks. There we go, this is our favourite, and I've actually done that over both levels there. Favourite little sneak treat. We like to surprise each other with a hold your hands out treat. You do that as well. You put something in your hand and they have to choose it. I like doing that with Aid. So that's quite cute. I've got that on the back there. I'm going to go with a really rough border. Actually, that goes quite nicely like that. I feel though that there's too much yellow in that top section, so I want to break that up a little bit so that it stands out. We could add that. I've got more of this I could add as well. Like that. Will that close? Yeah, that closes. Yeah, I might actually add that on the top. I want to start adding some of the download bits as well. How does that? Yeah, that's better. I think I might start cutting these out and we'll see what happens. I like to always leave a little bit of a white edge when I cut anything out. For me personally, I like having a little bit of white on a page, and I just think it looks neater as well. But that's just personal choice. Right, I think I'm going to stick this down and we'll see how that goes. This was left over from a class that I did. It was on Patreon. I've got it here actually. This is my junk journal that I'm working in, and that was a page that we created, and so this paper was left over. So obviously, rather than bin it, I knew it would be handy for something. Let's pop this down, this piece of scrap paper that I pulled out of the bin. Place that there, and I think I'm just going to just randomly stick everything down now.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you.
This page is coming along well. I've actually completed the journaling now underneath. And this is all done. I'm quite pleased with that. I did wonder if I needed one of the leaves actually from, I think I might remove that and pop that there. I think that would look better. And actually let's add a piece of the washi tape. Oh, I'll tell you what else as well. I found these stickers that I've had for ages that were sent to me as samples, which I never actually used. I think Simple Pleasures would be a good one. Oh, they don't want to come off. These don't want to come off, so I'm going to have to cut them because I don't want to tear them, and I'll just use double-sided sticky. I would say it's been a very cozy week, or it was last week. Pop that there. These stickers actually sum the week up really well. Home sweet home. Let me know if you've been doing any weekly spreads. That one could go up there. Yeah, the colours go really well, don't they? And what's the last one? The last one. Oh, we've got two. Today this happened. And a time to relax. I want to use both. The colours actually match really, really well as well. I think I'm going to use one of the library cards. These are from Grace, Miss Paper Lover. And these are also in the March kit. I think that looks quite nice there. I'm going to cut out these bits as well from the download and add these as well.
I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. I know that you are having trouble believing right now.
There we go. And just remember, when you do anything like this, just to wait for it to dry. I get very impatient. I wanted to use the time to relax, so I'm going to cut this out. There we go, and now it's time for the journaling. So journaling is done. I've added a little bit underneath the postcard there as well. I'm actually really pleased with this. I'm going to cut that off, as it's all about my journaling on this page. Is all about how I'd planned to take some time off last weekend, and I've been really trying to focus on having more downtime. I took 2 evenings off last week, but then we ended up working really long weekends. So I'm gonna take that. I think that's quite ironic about us keep saying we're going to have time off and then we never do. I've popped some tape on the back. I am going to need to cut it down, and I've decided it's going to be on this side. And I keep thinking about this space here. I want to leave it empty. I always worry that it's not that I worry, but I always overfill pages. I did wonder about a big title, but I think I am going to leave it, unless there's something. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave that, I think I might be done. Let's have a look and see what I think. So we've got that page. I like this. I like the colours. I love how it's accidentally come together. We've got March there. We've got what I'm reading. We've got the date. We've got simple pleasures. That's definitely what life's about at the moment. And a little snapshot of photos. A little video call with my sister and brother-in-law. They were both laid on their bedroom floor chatting to me. New bedding, which is there. A new dress that I received in the post. Aid surprised me with coffee. I didn't realise that I'd fallen back to sleep, and he surprised me with latte. He woke me up. A surprise cushion in the post from my friend Cheryl, and I tried a new recipe which we loved. And then we've got all my journaling there, and then we've got the journaling about the new duvet set. And then over this side, I don't know if I like the baby bell there, but it's going to stay there. I'm not going to remove it. And it was just about our little treats. We've got the holly tag. And then as we open this, we've got the postcard, which is from the March kit for the March kit subscribers. And then just journaling about my attempt to try and take time off work, which is not going very well. It's a good job I love my work so much. But there we go. That is my journal spread. I've ended up with a double journal spread, haven't I? For March. This last week of March, more or less, as we start April. But thank you for watching. I'm done now. Let me know if you do anything similar. Are you into junk journaling as well? I think I'm really getting into it now. I'm enjoying it so much. It's so fun, so freeing, and yeah, I'm loving it. But thank you for watching, and I'll leave all the links below for Instagram, Patreon, my free chat group, my kits, all that kind of thing. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks very much. Bye.